All right, so you guys sent me this video. This is interesting. 11 risk of dating a woman with tattoos according to studies. There's a study that show that more tattoos, more gluckly gluck. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what they have to say. And by the way, somebody asked me, what the hell does gluckity gluck mean? Come on, brother. Come on, brother. brother. Anyways, man, look, man, check out our free gift. Get access to the forbidden video that was so dark that I had to delete it as a gift for you guys. My birthday is this month, September 11th. And rather than re-upload my old videos, you guys could get it for free. And also, the videos that I deleted, I'm gonna package it in a forbidden course. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I know a lot of you guys have asked about those videos. I can't re-upload them. At least for me, morally speaking. I know it's a little bitch, I get it, oh my God. But I just don't want to, morally. I don't want those videos out. But what I'm willing to do is give it to you guys for a very affordable price. And you guys can get access to it. So we're gonna do that by the end of the week. And I'll give you guys access to it. And if you're interested in that, I'm gonna send you guys an email. And so go check it out. And on top of that, you guys will also sign up for my email newsletter. You guys will really like it because we give you guys legit value, okay? Let's begin with the video.
Okay, before we dive in, let me say this. Not every woman with tattoos is a walking red flag. Some decent women just happen to have ink. This video is not about judging those women. In fact, it's about judging others. Just kidding. It's actually about recognizing incompatible mindsets and values, because when it comes to aesthetics, there is someone for everyone. Now, having said that, if you're the kind of man who wants peace over cray-cray, long-term over hookups, and substance over surface, this video is for you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anna Jorgensen. I help good men like you understand women better so you can find, attract, and keep your keeper without losing yourself or your sanity. Welcome to Just the Tip. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for joining me again. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so again, I'm not here to bash tattooed women or men for that matter. I am simply relaying what studies say about people with certain kinds of ink. Some of you think tats are hot, edgy, and confident, and others see them as red flags with emotional damage and a certain kind of drama. Let me know which camp you fall in the comments. Whether fair or not, we all instantly evaluate others.
Let's read the comments quickly. No one has ever regretted not getting tattoos. What? No one has ever... Yeah, you're right. That's very true. I never got tattoos. The number and frequency of tattoos are just growing billboards stating I have a history of bad decisions. When I see a tattoo, I don't see art or self-expression. I see an individual who hadn't thought of their future, their health, or their financial security. Look, man, it sucks, but it's true. Tattoos on a beautiful woman are like bumpers, stickers on a Ferrari. Damn. I have never seen a tattoo make a woman look better. Nah, me neither. I don't like it. Someone once told me to get a tattoo. I told them to leave me alone, and they did. I have no ink. I do not self-identify as a coloring book.
Because our brains are efficient at wrangling information and drawing conclusions. That is how we have survived all this time. Even law enforcement officers are trained to evaluate tats. But are we judging inked women fairly? Let's take a look. Social culture, at least in the West, is changing its attitude towards tattoos, especially among the younger generations. But one of the few double standards in men's favor is that women are typically judged more harshly than men when it comes to body art, because being bold, spontaneous, taking risks, and even rebellion are often viewed as sexier in men. So let's look at the 11 risks of dating.
Well, that's because a man who takes risk, eventually that pays off. If a woman takes risk, that's not good, because that means she might cheat on your goofy ass. Like it's just a product of just biology of how our bodies are, you know. Like, you can't have everything. Like you just can't. Like, I'm sorry, look, man, I'm gonna be honest. Women who fucking do risk-taking sports, women who need to fucking almost die to have fun, those women are red flags. Don't go after them. You're gonna end up in trouble with those types of women. That's just a fact. They'll cheat.
A woman with tattoos. 1. She has a past, and it's inked all over her.
Yep.
Tattoos tell stories.
Facts.
Some stories are beautiful. Some are haunting. Well, you know what? That quote on her collarbone, it might be from her rock bottom. That random date on her wrist could be her ex-boyfriend's birthday. Well, you kind of get the idea. You're dating every version of her, healed or unhealed, and her body may be the map of her emotional highs and lows. Key point, supporting her growth is great, but competing with ghosts of her past can be exhausting.
I like this white girl. She knows what she's talking about.
She might thrive on rebellion. Many women get tattoos during their burn it all down phase. Breakups, layoffs, family drama, or health issues. Their ink says, I do what I want. That might seem sexy for a Saturday night hookup, but may become a bit of an issue if you are trying to build a life together. You will want plans, and she may want spontaneity. You'll want to work as a team, and she may want to just be free. Just the tip. If she self-sabotages to feel in control, that's not passion. It's pain playing the disguise game. This is true whether or not she has ink. 3.
You know, this woman knows what she's talking about, and every time a woman knows, I'm not saying women don't know what they're talking about, but I'm like, I want to know, well, how were you when you were younger? Because she's a baddie. She looks like a baddie. You know, like she's a baddie right now. She's a baddie. I imagine 20 years ago, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I always think about that. By the way, my lady, if you're watching this, you know, hopefully I'm not being disrespectful to you.
She attracts attention all the time. Some tatted women do not fade into the background. They stand out loudly. Men look at them. Sometimes they comment. Sometimes they get very bold. If you value discretion or are modest, you need to prepare to feel like you are dating a public figure. Even when she's with you, her ink speaks for her. Some women love that spotlight. They crave it and feed off of it. Of course, this can apply to women with no tattoos. Now, if she needs excessive amounts of external validation, Saturday night tats could get old fast.
Yeah.
Just the tip. Loving the limelight isn't always about external validation. Some people simply thrive and come alive center stage. Gauge the whole. That sounds naughty. Let's rephrase. Gauge her entire person.
Yo, she be having some of the most freaky innuendos. Like, I've never seen a coach have as many innuendos as her. Oh, she looks like a nice person, ladies and gentlemen, but I know what that is.
Personality. 4, she may be addicted to pain or emotional
masochism.
Chaos.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the psychology of ink. Yes, tattoos can hurt physically and emotionally, but for some women, they call it healing. Translation, they may associate pain with growth, but the problem is if pain equals comfort, guess what kind of relationship she repeats?
Chaos.
Exactly, the kind that hurts.
Yeah, and that is not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. You know, that type of chaos is not the chaos that we as men want. Look, a lot of the time, stereotypes, and by the way, people are like, stop fucking talking over them. Motherfucker, it's a reaction channel. It's not her channel. Like, I read, like, this is so annoying. People don't know what a reaction video is.
They confuse chaos with chemistry or drama with passion or safe with boring.
Latinas,
Just
man.
a tip. If you're a stable, emotionally mature man, she may not know what to do with you except potentially ruin you. Stick with me too.
Yeah, it's literally the Forrest Gump thing. Remember that movie where he was with that girl who he was too nice for her. You know, and she pretty much, she didn't ruin him, but you get what I'm saying? Like, some people have chaotic lives, and the decision to get those types of tattoos a lot of the times reflects that type of chaos. You know, so you got to be careful with people like that because they're crazy.
The end to reveal the 3 red flags to look for specifically in tattoos. Number 5, she might still be finding herself. Now, whether she's 25 or 55, each new tattoo could be a reinvention.
Oh,
if it
Lord,
never
that's not
stops,
good.
though, it may not simply be self-expression, but a form of self-confusion. Why am I pointing at myself? 1 month she's ho, the next she's biker chick or into crystals or crypto or CrossFit or whatever. If her personality is on shuffle, you'll never know who you're going to be dating in 6 months from now, because neither does she, which can be enticing at first, but
yeah, it can seem exciting, right? Because it shows that she's mysterious, charismatic, but a lot of times chaotic people appear charismatic to the bored individual.
Just the tip, if you're someone who's a little bit more into stability, you may find yourself more exhausted than enthralled after a while. Number 6, her circle may be wild or flat out toxic. Birds of a feather ink together.
Yeah, I wonder something.
Enthralled after a while. Number 6, her circle may be wild or flat out toxic. Birds of a feather ink together. Women with NSP tattoos, details shortly, often run with a similar crew. Not always, but often enough for it to matter. This might mean exes who still message her far too often with more than friendliness, or party girls who live for Tequila Tuesdays.
Yeah, like, guys, she might be loyal, but she might not be loyal to you. You gotta be careful with loyal women. Some of these, and usually these are the women that fall in love really fast. They get obsessed really fast. She has loyalty, but that loyalty is not to the guy that's in front of her.
If her social circle thrives on drama, dysfunction, or unhealthy hobbies, or men are trash memes, that will become the norm in your relationship. Just the tip. If her besties are train wrecks, she might be as well. Key point.
Judge her friends.
Often become like
judge her family.
Associate with the most. It's human psychology.
That's why I tell people, you gotta be okay with judging a woman's family. If her family is a mess, she might be a mess too. It sucks because look, truth is, look at this painting. Mudang, I painted this. Truth is, it might not be her fault that her family's a mess. But guess what? You're a product of your family. And you could choose who you're gonna be with as a man. If you're with a dysfunctional family, you're gonna have to deal with that mess eventually. Not worth it. That poom poom is not worth it.
You need to vibe with a tribe to survive, even if it's not healthy. That's why bitter women tend to flock together on social media, and why so many lonely men lean into red pill communities. Which leads right into risk number 7. She might have deep body image or self-worth struggles. Now, sometimes tattoos...
You can say this about women who do plastic surgery. I'll be honest with you.
Be armor. They say, I own my body, but they can also be a way to hide what she hates about herself, whether it's physically or psychologically. Body dysmorphia, shame, insecurity, scars. If you compliment her and she rejects it, or you get close emotionally and she pulls away, she may not.
Oh, not her. She's catching strays.
No matter what you do, because no matter how much ink she adds, she still doesn't feel like she's enough, period. Just the tip. You can love her with everything you've got, but if she hates herself, your love will not heal her. It can support her if she chooses to do the work, but you can't fix what she won't face. Again, not every woman or man with tattoos has these issues, so make sure to watch to the end to find out how to spot the real red flags. Number 8, she could be more impulsive than you think.
Oh, yeah.
Again, studies show that people with tattoos can be more impulsive risk takers. Tattoos don't always require careful consideration or planning, and they're not that easy to get rid of. Plenty are spontaneous, aka impulsive. Breakup revenge, Vegas nights, new chapter declarations. Just a tip. If her ink map looks like chaos, her choices might as well.
Yeah.
What happens when she feels bored or feels chemistry with someone new? If she acts on impulse more than principle, that's not spontaneity, it's instability.
And the problem is that if you're a guy and you're bored and you never get played, you're going to find this to be interesting. You're going to interpret this as, oh, she's just being herself. And it's like, nah, bro, like she that's who she is, man. Like that's who she is. And so you got to be careful. You can't, like, these are red flags that to a guy with a fully loaded dick and one's pum pum. You don't see that shit, man. You don't.
9. She may use her tattoos to test you. All men love being tested by women, right? No, I know you don't. Unfortunately, all women do use evaluation methods on men even when you don't realize it. When you don't even know it's happening, it's more of a noted evaluation point.
Why the fuck does your shit pause sometimes?
It is still happening. However, when you hear, if you can't handle my tattoos, you don't deserve me, that's not empowerment. That's a test. Translation, I dare you to judge me so I can reject you first. Yep. Just the tip. Her ink isn't just art, it's a moat to her life. Critique it, you're out. Love it. If she's emotionally healthy, great. If not, she may be suspicious of you. Ignore it and you're not paying enough attention to her.
Yeah.
If every conversation or lack thereof revolves around her tattoos, you are not dating a woman. You are dating an emotionally damaged defense mechanism. Walking away isn't the only effective solution. Number 10, she might want you, but she doesn't need you. Okay, independence is sexy to a degree, but if it's a full shield, well, good luck getting in. She'll say, I don't need no man, or I'm my own hero. Okay, but healthy relationships require interdependence, not codependence.
Yeah, she's pretty much describing a feminist. She's pretty much describing a feminist, man.
And the 3 red flag tattoos, if you have found value in this video.
Yeah. Look, you can do short term, but long term with tattoo girls, it's just not worth it, man. Like, unfortunately, they're just walking bad decisions. Pretty much. They're just walking bad decisions. Now, if you do want her like you, check out our free forbidden video that was so dark we had to delete it, people. Just click on the description down below, put your email there, and I'll send you that, and I'll see you guys inside. Take care.